Well, Anita says she will never forget the terrifying day her former son-in-law, Dylan, entered her home through an unlocked door with a loaded shotgun in hand, with his finger on the trigger, looking for her daughter, Alexa, and her baby grandson. Anita said it was the most frightening day of her entire life. It ended in a dramatic police chase. Take a look.
It was 2 o'clock in the afternoon. It was the sound of the dog gate that alerted me. I noticed someone coming around the corner, and it was Dylan. I saw a shotgun in his hand with this finger on the trigger.
My mom immediately knew that something wasn't right.
I got into his face and I said, "What the Dylan?" There was a blank look in his eye the whole time. It's like he wasn't there.
I totally recognized that it was a dangerous situation.
I said, "Dylan, go put the gun away." And he said no. And then Dylan asked where my husband was. And I responded, "Why?" And he said, "Because I want to talk to all of you, and then you're going to watch me kill myself." I said, "That's not going to happen today, Dylan." And then Alexa came around the corner. The baby started crying, and Alexa screamed, "Oh my gosh, he has a gun." And then Dylan pushed her.
My mother 100% protected my son and I with her life.
I picked up my grandson, who was crying, and I said to Dylan, "We loved you. Why are you doing this?" And he said, "Well, she cheated on me." I was looking straight in his eyes the whole time, but I was also looking at that gun. I got him out the front door somehow, and I'm poking him with my fingernail in his chest. And I said, "Quit doing this." Then he cocked the gun. I thought, okay, I'm dead. I'm ready to go. At least I know my daughter's safe and my grandson is safe. And then he ran down the stairs and he got into his truck and he took off.
The cops were already on their way.
Dylan drove up here, drove to the end of this cul-de-sac and parked his truck and started smoking a cigarette. There were multiple police cars that confronted him.
They shot 14 times from what I remember, and one cop hit him.
One of them caught him in his shoulder and he slumped down.
He was arrested and taken to the hospital.
Well, Dylan was ultimately sentenced to 9 years in prison for numerous charges, including assault with a deadly weapon, burglary, evading police, and child endangerment. When Dylan went to prison, his mom, Sherry, was allowed to see her grandson, but now she claims Alexa has completely cut her off. Why? Because according to Alexa, Sherry refuses to accept her son's responsibility in the gun incident. Sherry is ready to take Alexa to court to petition for grandparents' rights. Take a look.
Dylan's mom, Sherry, made it seem that it was all my fault that Dylan had been shot. Like I pushed him over the edge.
3 months ago, Alexa severed my grandson's relationship with Dylan's side of the family.
I don't want my son to be around Sherry because I feel like she's going to sabotage a relationship between my son and I. Sherry is on a whole different page for me when it comes to parenting. She's told my son that his dad lives in the mountains and he has a house. I have told my son that his dad is in big boy timeout. I keep it short and simple so he doesn't get confused.
I do blame the family for what Dylan did. They knew that Dylan had problems. I think that Sherry is an enabler.
He is the one who decided to come to my mother's house with a loaded shotgun and threaten my son's life, my mother's life, and my life.
Sherry applied for grandparent rights. We will see how it goes. If I had my way, I would have nothing to do with these people.